Good day, ladies and genitals. My, is it a good day? Because finally, Band Protocol is breaking out bullishly. Folks, if you've been watching this channel, you already know I have been trying to ring the alarm bells on Band Protocol for weeks, trying to get everyone to get my hands on and tell them, hey, look at this massive opportunity staring at you in the face. And I'll tell you why, folks. Band has been one of the cleanest, most high probability setups I have seen in a while. This is playing out exactly as predicted. Folks, I was making videos about Band looking extremely gorgeous, massive opportunity back in these ranges, back at $9, $10. Folks, if you'd been watching this channel, if you'd been like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that bell to be notified of new uploads, you could have been up 87%, over 80%, nearly 100%. Folks, stay tuned to this channel, and I'll tell you why Band has been such an interesting setup and still is, even after this run-up, is still such an interesting setup. I'll tell you why. Folks, Band Protocol is a decentralized oracle, much like Chainlink. I liken Band to kind of being the Pepsi to Chainlink's Coca-Cola. I did not come up with that. I stole that from someone. I don't know. I forget where I heard it. But anyways, point being, folks, this is a chart of Band. This is a chart of Chainlink. Can anyone see a difference, or a similarity rather? Let's go to the weekly here on Band. So this is the weekly chart for Band, okay? This is the weekly chart for Chainlink. Band, Chainlink, Band, Chainlink, Band, Chainlink, Band. Can anyone notice something similar? Maybe this will help out. Ultimately, I'm getting to a point here, guys, I promise. Look at this. Band was in this several-month-long descending triangle, just like Chainlink was, and when Chainlink broke out, it had this absolutely massive run-up, running up over 100% after its breakout from the descending triangle. And folks, Band looked like an earlier version of Chainlink earlier in the cycle. So I was trying to ring the alarm bells all throughout this range, because look, Chainlink had this massive run-up in August, then a crash, followed by a rally, and then one final sell-off before the breakout. Band, very similar, had a run-up in August, followed by a crash, followed by kind of like this upward moving channel. You know, it didn't really have the final sell-off, but we had the breakout here, and it flew. And folks, I honestly think this is just the beginning. We recently just got above key resistance levels, all-time high levels here, and we're right up against one of our fib extension resistance levels. If and when Band can get above $18 and kind of 30 cents, I do think we see bullish continuation. I do think we see a $25, $26 band sooner rather than later. Folks, I was making videos signing the alarm bells here in this wedge, here at the breakout point. I was making videos saying how in a few short weeks, in a month or two, I'm going to make a video saying I was right, Band is at $25, and it looks like I soon will be able to make that video. I do think it's just a matter of time before Band looks very similar to Chainlink's price structure, where again, folks, it was so obvious. They're in the same niche, it was the same pattern. Chainlink was just ahead of it. It broke out, and now Band is finally broken out. We're testing these key resistance levels, and once you get past 1830, I think we see bullish continuation. I think we see the mid $25 ranges. I think Band is just lagging behind Chainlink. It's such an obvious opportunity here. So that's why I've been ringing the alarm bells so much on Band here, folks. Let's see if we can take a look here at our indicators, just to get a sense of what's going on in the short term. Let's kind of keep it at the daily here. Let's pull up our indicators, see if I have this pulled up. I do not. Don't worry, folks. Don't you go running away. We'll just take a second. Here we go. Band. There we go. Now we have our indicators. Let's begin by looking at the daily. Figure out what is going on. Bullish. It all looks bullish. Bullish, bullish, bullish. Bullish crossover on the weighted MACD. Bullish crossover on the stochastic RSI. RSI making higher highs, higher lows. Concerningly overbought though, which makes sense. Let's take a look at the 12-hour bullish. Looks like we might have a bearish crossover on the stochastic, although it has not happened. Let's take a look at the 6. 12 hours still looks bullish. Okay. 6, we're starting to see some signs of some potential weakness. MACD histogram starting to tick down. Weighted MACD starting to kind of curve at the top. Stochastic RSI having that bearish crossover. Regular RSI is overbought, kind of going for that leg down. So we're starting to see some weakness on the 6 hour, which makes sense because we've had a massive run up. Let's take a look at the 4. 4 hour, same thing with the 6. Take a look at the 2 hour. Okay, so 2 hour, we're starting to actually look bearish here. MACD going down. Weighted MACD, bearish crossover. Stochastic RSI, bearish crossover on the way down. RSI, lower highs on the way down, lower lows. So the 2 hour is really where we're starting to see that bearishness come in. And then the 1 hour, yeah, fully bullish crossover on the MACD here, histogram in the red. Weighted MACD going down, stochastic RSI had a bullish crossover, still on the way down. RSI still making lower highs in the overbought region, going down. So ultimately, kind of just to summarize what we're seeing here, the macro trend looks bullish, although in the shorter time frames we're starting to see some signs of some weakness, which I think that just translates to we're right up against resistance. Like we blew past like these regions here, but we do have kind of like a fib extension that's kind of acting as resistance right now. So I think best case scenario, we see a little bit of consolidation around these regions, which, hey, if you haven't gotten in, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not a financial advisor. These videos are not financial advice. I'm not personally in band. If you want to see what coins I'm invested in, we have a disclosure section for transparency's sake in our Discord group. Link will be down in the description below, where you can see what I'm invested in. Do not ape into what I'm invested in just because I'm invested in it. Do your own research, folks. That's just there for transparency's sake. It's meant as a kind of public disclosure. Do not just blindly copy what I do. You know, it's important that you come up with your own trading strategy, your own investment strategy. I may be wrong. I think I'm right, but hey, I may be wrong. Do your own research. Don't just copy me. But you know, we do have that available. So my point being, I do think there's an opportunity in band, but honestly, folks, I'm somewhat tapped out. I've been accumulating so much over the last few months. I've done all I can. Now I'm just kind of waiting out on select opportunities. But the price structure, it just looks so gorgeous on band. I just had to talk about it. Geez, this might even be very good as a swing trade. I regret so much not hopping into this once it broke above these levels here. It is what it is. There's 1,000 opportunities in crypto. Every day there's a new opportunity, folks. So bottom line is here, to kind of summarize here, I know this video is kind of dragging on a little bit here. If we get above 1830 and hold above 1830, I think we see the mid $20 ranges. Ultimately, I think band is kind of lagging behind chainlink. And last time I checked, band was let's look it up right here. I want to look up the market cap of band, because look at this. Folks, band just got onto the front page, top 100. Band is now a top 100 crypto by market cap. Very interesting. So $400 million market cap, just over, right? Let's take a look at chainlink's market cap. What's chainlink's market cap? Chainlink's market cap is 12 billion, 12.3 billion. Folks, band is earlier in the cycle compared to compared to chainlink, and has a much lower market cap. I do think band even still looks very interesting and might even potentially have a ROI potential than chainlink at this point. But then again, maybe not. I own chainlink. I don't own any band. I do still think there's massive opportunity in band protocol. Now, over the long term, I don't know this for sure. I need to preface my statement by saying this. I don't know this for sure. I don't know how high band is going to go, but could I kind of reasonably assume that there's a likely chance that by the peak of this bull run, long time down the road, months and months down the road, could band be at the low hundreds of dollars? I wouldn't be surprised. I'll phrase it that way. Folks, these videos are not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I could be wrong. I'm just some guy who likes to rant about lines on YouTube. So I could be wrong, but is there a good chance? I do think so. I wouldn't be surprised if band and chainlink both hit kind of like the low hundreds of dollars, $100 to $300 by the peak of this bull run. I mean, there's a chance things will go higher, but I rather under predict and under promise and over deliver than the other way around. So, okay, folks, those are kind of my thoughts. I do think this bull run is likely to end with Bitcoin September, October this year, and band and the altcoins are likely to reach their peak roughly a month after Bitcoin. I'm basing that off the fact that Ethereum reached its peak roughly a month after Bitcoin last cycle, back in 2017, 2018. So could something similar happen this time? Sure. Does it have to happen that way? No, absolutely not. So these are just some factors I think are worth your consideration. So, by then, could band be a few $100s? I definitely think so. But look, hey, if anything interesting further happens, we will definitely 100% be talking about it in our Discord group. Link for that will be down in the description below. You guys can check our Discord and see how I've been ranting about the setup back when we were in here for weeks ago. I mean, like a while ago. I was talking about the setup over here about band being such a massive opportunity. You can see it in our Discord group. So, the proof is in the pudding. Check it out. Link down in the description below as well. If you want to join our VIP Discord group, I highly suggest you consider becoming a Patreon member. They get access to our VIP Discord group, low cap gems and interesting setups and basically whatever we find interesting before anyone else gets to see it. Link for that will be down in the description below. We will also be giving away randomly a hardware wallet to one of the first 100 Patreon members. So, hey, consider supporting us. We really appreciate it. Now, folks, thank you for watching. Thank you for anyone who supports us in whatever way they do. I can't wait to make that video when band's at $25 bragging. So I'll see you then, folks. Take care.